let's move on to one of the most important modules of this chapter, and that is Introduction to AN Formula. Now, what is basically this AN? A new term for you all, right? What's the formula? Let's try and understand. But trust me, this module is very, very important. Let's move on. Let's first understand what is AN. Now, see, we all know that if I say A1 is nothing but the first term of the AP. So, A1 is the first term of the AP, right? A2 is the second term. A3 is the third term. A4 is the fourth term, and so on. So what about AN? AN becomes the nth term of the AP, or it is any term of an AP, or we say it is a general term of an AP. So what is basically AN? AN is a term whose position is not defined. The position is n, right? It can be any term of the AP. When n becomes, say, 3, it becomes the third term. When n becomes 4, it becomes the fourth term. So AN is a term that represents all the terms of AP. So it is a general term or any term or nth term of an AP. Is this thing very, very clear? Very important concept, right? So what is n here? N here is nothing but the term position or the term number. As I said, when n is equal to 1, it becomes the first term. When n is equal to 2, it becomes the second term. So n defines the position of that particular term in that AP, or it is a term number. Is this concept very, very clear? For example, if I say for 25th term, n is equal to 25, or when n is equal to 25, it becomes the 25th term. Clear? For say 28th term, n will be equal to 28. Right? So that is what AN is all about. AN is a general term, and that's why it becomes important for us to learn the formula of that general term, so that with the help of that formula, we can find any term of the AP. So even if the question is find the 100th term of the AP, in that formula, just substitute 100 in the place of n. Right? So whatever term we need to find, we can easily find out just by replacing n by the term number or the term position. Is this thing very, very clear? Let's move on and learn the formula of AN. Very important. Now, we all know that for a given AP, A1 is nothing but A, right? We all know that A1 is the first term, that's A. A2 is equal to A1 plus D, something which we already know. A3 is equal to A2 plus D, something which we already know. A4 is equal to A3 plus D. A5 is equal to A4 plus D, something which we already know, right? Now, with the help of this, now let us find the formula for AN. Let's see how. In A2, which is equal to A1 plus D, A1 can be replaced by A because A1 is nothing but A, right? So what we need to do is we need to go on replacing everything now. Now, in place of A1, let's write A. So A2 is equal to A plus D. Clear? Now come to A3. A3 is equal to A2 plus D. But what is A2? A2 is nothing but A plus D. So let us replace A2 by A plus D. So you get A plus D plus D. In other words, you get A plus D is 2D. Clear? Now look at A4. A4 is A3 plus D. But what is A3? A3 is nothing but A plus 2D. The step above, right? So what we get? A4 is equal to A3 plus D. Replace this A3 by A plus 2D, and what you get? A plus 2D plus D. 2D plus D is nothing but 3D. So you get A plus 3D. Coming back to next, A5 is equal to A4 plus D. But what is A4? It is nothing but A plus 3D. So you write A5 is equal to A plus 3D plus D. That's A plus 4D. Is this concept very, very clear? Now understand this, what we are doing. 4D can also be written as 4 is 5 minus 1. So let us write this as A plus 5 minus 1 into D. Clear? Similarly, 3 can be written as 4 minus 1. So write this as a plus 4 minus 1 into d. Similarly, 2 can be written as 3 minus 1. So write this as a plus 3 minus 1 into d. Similarly, this is a plus d, that's a plus 1d, and 1 can be written as 2 minus 1. So it's a plus 2 minus 1 into d. a1 is a, there is no d, so can we say it is 0d, which can be written as a plus 1 minus 1 into d. Is this concept clear? Now observe, a1 is a plus 1 minus 1d, a2 is a plus 2 minus 1d, a3, a4, a5. Can you see in all the terms, a plus is common, minus 1 is common, and d is common, right? A plus is common, minus 1 inside the bracket is common, and d is common. The only thing which is changing are the numbers inside the bracket, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But see how they are changing. Here it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So even here this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what we are trying to say is, a phi is a plus phi minus 1 into d. Similarly, a4 is a plus 4 minus 1 into d. So what will be an? An will be equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Is this concept very, very clear? And this is what is the formula of the general term, that is an. So an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, where an represents the nth term, a represents the first term, n is the term number or the position, and d is nothing but the common difference. Is this thing clear? So an is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d is the nth term of the AP. The formula is clear? Very important formula, right? This formula, the next, all the sums, most of the sums will be based on this. Clear? An is equal to a plus n minus 1 into d. Very, very simple.